Be okay, big dreams of Hollywood, skylines and private planes, bright lights and brighter days. And one day I'd be okay. Oh yeah, big dreams of Hollywood. I turn my Rex to riches, go Jordan on these Pippins. My outfit make a statement that you can't put in a sentence. Nike checks, I do it. Rock hot tops like a hooper. Ahead of my time, I take you back into the future. Fuck, waiting on the new year. This the new me, I'ma do your suit and time ain't never suit you, but keep.
It's been a long road to get to here, huh? The first generation, I was pushed to the back as some kind of side character. In the second generation, I had the spotlight, but then you abandoned me. And in the third generation, it's gonna go under my boot because it's the era of red. And with this beautiful new World NTW Championship, I'm on top of the world.
What is up, WTP fans and NTW fans? It's your boy back with another one. And today we have the honor of sitting with that guy, Red Chambers, who right now is holding some new hardware. Lift
Yes,
that up,
sir.
man. Show that off.
Let's get a little good look at it. There it is.
Oh man, that is a beautiful title. I mean, the old one wasn't too bad. You know, we were actually talking just now. I was like, man, with that old, the big gold looking one, you know, I was like, man, no one did the Ric Flair strut that I know of. We were just joking around about that.
Yeah, I
But
should have done it.
yeah, before we get started, let him reintroduce himself to y'all.
Well, as y'all just heard, I am that guy, Red Chambers, your current and forever NTW World Champion. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now he's going to be considered the last guy to hold that old title because they just transitioned into that new one. Which, you know, I'm in some of those group chats, and they were kind of showing us a little bit of the design, and now it's on his shoulder. Last night is when you actually introduced it on social media.
Yes, sir.
Uh, you know, the one of the upper ups came to him, dropped it off, said, "Here's your new title." Uh, I'm assuming it might have been Deshaun because obviously that wasn't videoed or anything, no recordings of it, because we haven't seen Deshaun since the 3 anniversary show.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling about that right now?
About what happened at the anniversary show.
Yeah, no, Deshaun's out, no more Orow Gang. Like, what's going through
You
your
know,
mind with all that?
I think I said it pretty good in my promo last night. You know, the first one, they pushed me to the back. The second one, I was in the spotlight, but then got left. And now it's not about Oro anymore. It's about Red Chambers and what Red Chambers can do with this beautiful brand new championship.
I'm I'm not gonna lie, I'm somewhat of a fan of Red Chambers, and can't wait to see what he does when we come back from the break that we're having right now and defends that North Texas wrestling title championship. Um, like you just said, it's not about Oro no more. It's about Red Chambers
Mhm.
and taking on all comers, any
Yes, sir.
place, anytime, anywhere. Because I mean, last night you were at Metroplex Wrestling, correct?
Yes, sir.
You were with Big J taking on the Scorn.
And scoring in
Now,
TJ and Levi as well.
I mean, how was that match last night? How were you feeling last night with that one?
Uh, it was going pretty good. I got a little banged up, but nothing too bad. But we eliminated the scoring pretty early on, and then unfortunately, me and Big J just couldn't get the job done to win those tag titles. But you know,
I mean,
in all due time.
yeah, and you've held those titles before with Big J, correct?
Yes, sir. We've held those tag titles twice.
And you're trying to get them for that third time,
Yes, sir.
three time, the three time. No, I'm just kidding. And I mean, you're doing your thing in the singles division, tag team division,
Mhm.
and on the 25th, you actually have a big matchup coming up with the APW North Texas Championship
Absolutely.
against Noby Bryant. And
Hmm.
how's that going for you? Like, how's that feud? How did that start up, and where are we at with it now?
Well, again, I'm a fighting champion. I I'll wrestle anyone that's put in front of me, and I'm gonna give it my best ability to do it. And I've always wanted to wrestle Nobi, so it was just one of those things that just kind of aligned perfectly to where me and him could actually get a chance to wrestle on October 25th.
So this is like no ill will towards each other. It's just like you're a champion, he's a contender, and
Yep,
it's strictly
absolutely,
business.
strictly business.
And you're planning on taking care of business that day. I'm correct.
Oh, absolutely.
And if y'all didn't know, he's actually a multiple champion for different promotions. That's why he's an NTW champion, APW champion, and I can't remember nor I know another title. Just can't remember the
Mm.
name of it.
The GWF,
GWF.
it's a long name. It's like GWF Johnny Valentine Texas Champion.
And I've seen all his belts. Like whenever he comes, he has to have like 3 bags. He's carrying them, and I'm like, "Do you need a wagon or something, bro? You just struggling there a little bit."
Sometimes I feel like I do. It's, just have all these belts and everything.
And if you would have, got them tag titles, you would have been carrying more.
Yeah, I would have four, and then like at that point, I might as well never get on a plane. Carry on would be expensive.
Oh man, 1 bag just for all the belts.
Yeah,
Well, I have to UPS it, overnight it to yourself because there's so many.
yeah, I'd have to.
I know there was a wrestler back in the day. Was it Kurt Angle? He used to have like the IC title, the European title, his gold
Yeah, I
medals,
think.
and the King of the
Yeah, I think
Ring.
there was a. Yeah, he had like, if I'm not mistaken, he had like Kurt Angle. He had like a bunch of titles. I can't remember. There's like I'm pretty sure there's a famous picture of him. Oh,
And
my my colleague over here. He said it was when he was in TNA.
oh yeah,
There's Kurt Angle and he's in TNA.
because well, he had another one like that in WWE. Because when he first
Mm,
started, he had that European, the IC, then his gold medals,
yeah.
and not long after that, the King of the Ring.
Hmm.
And not every time I see it, just reminds me of that. Like you should just start wearing all 3 belts at once.
I would, but some companies, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
If they were all cool with it, like, hey, that's free publicity for everybody.
Yeah.
Especially when you stop by cricket.
Yeah. Exactly.
But last time we talked, you were actually going into a title defense, and you successfully won.
Hmm.
And that was the last time we saw you because we didn't get a chance to see you at the 3-year anniversary show.
Hmm.
And I'm assuming you were handling business across town somewhere or
Yes,
across
sir.
the state.
Yes, sir.
What was going on that night? Like that.
Uh, I was also wrestling for the tag titles that night. We were supposed to, it's supposed to be like kind of this bigger thing, and then kind of dissolved into just kind of like a normal, just a normal tag. So here, yeah, everything happens for a reason. So unfortunately, we didn't get the win that night, but
Seems like a
yeah,
lot of people were losing that night, especially Team Oro.
yeah.
um,
You put a lot of hope and faith in your team, and then when they lose and then they blame you for it, you find out that you were never the problem, they were the problem.
so this was one of those situations like, hey, I'm gonna let y'all guys handle up because y'all
Mhm.
got this. Y'all don't need the leader tonight.
Exactly.
Y'all have full faith in you. Like your team was pretty stacked. Let's be real here.
That's what I'm
Jay
saying.
Knight,
Yep.
Drew Gaffney,
Exactly.
Johnny Lowe. Like
Hmm.
you had all these guys, like a stacked team. That's because along the way there was a few injuries.
Yep.
Uh, Dante Flame was out, and then Devion was also out.
Hmm.
Like if everybody had, that whole team would have been there, that would have been a very stacked team. I was like, oh my god, like does NTW have a chance? Because that team had never tag team with each other before. I
Yeah.
think that was the first night they were on the same card, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe honestly, if but still, it's one of those things where like behind closed doors, we were, we're a pact. We were united as a force, and then all of a sudden, when adversity came around, they all scattered and then started pointing fingers at Devion and myself, which is crazy. It's ludicrous to me, but you know that's why the era of red is now and Orow is in the past because it's all about me going forward.
Most definitely. Now, you have multiple title defenses coming up.
Hmm.
You got tag team titles you're trying to obtain.
Yep.
And I mean, the rest of the year, what's that looking like for you with all these matches and all these contenders stepping up to you?
The rest of the year it's looking pretty good. I'm trying to just do my thing. I would love to add more championships to my name and all that other good stuff. But you know, let's I believe in myself. So let's hope that everybody else does the same.
All right. So we're gonna take a shift from the wrestling for a moment, the current titles and everything you got
Hmm.
going on, because I think a lot of people want to know. Red Chambers,
Hmm.
we see you in the ring, you're that guy. What's Red Chambers like outside of the ring? Like, what is what's Red Chambers' daily life look like?
My daily life is, I think as simple as everybody else's. Wake up, do that, go out, do my thing. Yeah, I'll either hit up training or I'll go to I play a lot of sports, so I'll go do my sports, or I'll just hang out with my friends and stuff until it's time for me to turn it up on the weekends.
Yeah. I was scrolling through his social media page because I think he's just trying to hide something from us, but I think I just saw him there. Like, you're an Aggies fan. Like,
I
what's up
am an
with
Aggies
that?
fan. I think it's actually hanging up right there.
Ah, man. We won't get into that, but
Yeah.
well, at least we got the Cowboys in common. Okay,
Yeah, absolutely,
we'll
absolutely.
I'll give you that one. But he's being really modest right now because you know Red's a busy guy. He works hard. He does a lot of things in and out of the ring. Because when I first met you, you were a little bit on the heftier side,
Yes.
and over a year and a half, maybe more,
Hmm.
you've transitioned to being lighter.
Yep.
Faster on your feet. Like, how did you make that happen? Like, what was it like? The dieting, the exercising, what did you go
Um,
into that, and what decision did you make to do that?
so when I tore my right MCL about maybe 3 years ago now, uh, I you go into a slump and you're not super high on yourself. So I was eating like fast food and all that other bad stuff. So I ended up getting up to like 240 pounds, which is the
Oof.
heaviest I've ever been. Um, because in high school I was only 180 pounds, and when I first started my wrestling career, I was 180 pounds, and then by the time I get to when I tear my MCL, I was about like 190, and then I gained 50 pounds.
Oof.
Yeah. Uh, so then I was real down on myself, trying to heal my knee. Not really understanding that since I'm hurt, I'm not really working out, so I can't really eat how I was eating. So I just gained a bunch of weight, and then finally, when my mom got remarried, we were taking wedding photos, and I was like, "Oh, none of these pictures look good of me because how big I am." And from there, I was just like, "I have to lose this weight." And then I went on a huge calorie deficit. Uh, I started running a mile every day, or sometimes two. I lifted weights when I can. Went hard at training. I started playing all my sports again, and by the time all that happened, I'm finally back down to 190 pounds. So
Man.
yeah,
So it was just like a life choice. You're like, oh, I hate that look, and
yeah,
I need to
like
get back to this.
yeah, no, like yeah, no one's gonna want to uh, put all their eggs in their basket on me if I'm gonna look like that when you have people that look like Devion and Ken Carter and all them that like look really good. So I feel like I had to make a change there or give up. So I made the change.
And I think it was the best decision you could have made, or the best
Hmm.
change you could have made, because now multiple titles,
Hmm.
multiple appearances, everyone wants a piece of Red Chambers, that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's been real eye opening because it went from like before I hurt myself, everyone, was like super cool and wanted to like wrestle and all that. To when I was injured, no one cared about me. Like I was kind of like thrown to the side. And then when I finally get back to being where I am now, people, started like loving me again. And I started getting, like when I'm the good guy, people were cheering for me. When I'm the bad guy, people were actually enthralled with that. So it's yeah, and being obviously with losing all the weight too, people like companies started believing in me. Especially NTW, APW, GWF, even MPX, all of them, really started
yeah,
believing in me. So it really gave me a boost of confidence to, like this is where I need to be and this is what I need to do.
yeah, and that really just has to do with if you're working hard out of the
Mhm.
ring and out of people's eyes,
Yeah,
and you're doing what you got to do behind the scenes, and obviously you're gonna do what you got to do
exactly.
when you go through that curtain, right?
Absolutely.
And you say you play sports.
Hmm.
I'm going to say that you probably play like some flag football or some softball or something
Yeah,
outside of wrestling.
I play a lot of softball. It's good cardio and it's just kind of, it's just a fun time. Um, I'm kind of like the utility guy for softball, so I'm like if on Tuesdays I coach my team, and so every time someone doesn't show up or can't play or whatever, I'm normally the guy that just goes and fills in their spot. So like
Okay.
this past week I was a pitcher and I don't pitch.
Oh
And then like the week before I was outfield and the week before that I was second base. So
man, I mean, I remember those days playing baseball.
yeah.
I did. I played every position on the field except for one, and that was pitcher.
Yeah.
When you have you ever seen the movie Major League when they say Wild Thing? That truly was me. I was hitting everything but the center.
Yeah.
I wasn't hitting home plate. I was like here, there, left, right, hitting the guy in the head probably, but never straight.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because you probably have the same issue. Is like you can launch it from outfield, like center field near the
Hmm.
gate, 350 yards, whatever,
Yeah.
and you can launch it to home plate, but you can never just get that down straight down the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah, it's crazy how like how easier it's just you can launch the ball, but then when you just try to pitch it, it's just so different. I'm just like I don't understand why.
And a lot of people don't give the pitchers the credit either. It's like
Yeah,
their job is hard. Like, have you ever tried to aim straight?
yeah, dude. Oh,
It's
and then
hard.
and then when they hit the ball straight back at you, dude, that's probably the most terrifying thing ever,
Oh man, you ain't lived until you had a ball hit at you.
dude.
Like I
Man.
remember
So,
being the catcher, and I'm like sitting there. The bat could probably hit me side the head, right?
oh yeah, catchers also.
And
Yeah, I don't see how people that play catcher can do that either. I'm just like, ugh. Like
like that.
I'll play it, but like at the same time, I'm like I'm gonna take an extra step back.
But in softball, they don't really let you wear all the gear completely, right? I think it's just the
Yeah,
chest
no.
piece and the helmet.
Yeah, that's if it depends on like if you're doing fast pitch or slow pitch or whatever. Like if you're doing slow pitch, you don't need any of the gear. But
I
like at the
wouldn't care.
same
I'd,
time,
I'd still wear that ball ricochets off that bat and into your face. It's gonna hurt.
oh, 100%. But yeah, so like I know some people still wear it,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I mean, so obviously you got a lot of stuff going on outside of the ring. I mean,
Mhm.
what's some advice you would give to someone that is looking to make a life change as well, and take better care of themselves, not only physically but also mentally?
Um, just I don't want to say rely on your friends, but your friends are a good center point of what can help you change when you feel like you need a change. Um, if you're scared to make the leap, make the leap. People are going to believe in you no matter what. Uh, like I luckily I had a good support system with my two best friends, Michael and Jacob. So uh, they they really pushed me to be like a better version of myself, helping me out and, getting me back into doing things that I love to do. So always I've relied on my friends to help me through the times of being down on myself and all that. So they really helped me out.
Man, you always got to have those friends. I have two of those
Mhm.
friends, but we're all fat. I mean, we try, but I mean, being around all you guys, like I've said this many times, like being around all you guys, wrestlers and stuff, like you're all in
Mhm.
shape. Some guys might be on the bigger side, but they're still running and cardio, and like I'm like, how's that guy like 300 pounds? He's just hitting those ropes like he's a lightweight.
Dude, those people are the scariest people to wrestle, dude. Like the bigger guys that can just run and then do like flips and stuff, dude. That scares me. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm like you're gonna kill me, man.
Yeah, but I think a lot of those bigger guys are like former football players or something. Like
Oh, for
they played
sure.
some
They
college ball or something, and
they had to have
you
done
know,
something because
because
yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how it's crazy how you can someone like on the heavier side can be so deceptively deceptively athletic.
yeah, because we've seen it in the big leagues, like WWE and all that. Like I always
Mhm.
remember one guy in particular, Umaga,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what 300
for
plus
real.
pounds, moving like nothing, like just one minute he's
Yeah,
slamming the shit out of you, like just bam, and then next thing he's hitting corner to corner, like boom, then high flying. I'm like,
yeah,
that's either just the Samoan gene or that dude is just that good at moving around.
yeah.
And
It's
we see his son doing it, but his son's on the lighter side. But that dude is
yeah.
also pretty quick
Well,
and pretty powerful as well when he hits you.
well, yeah, because his son being his son was Zilla,
Zilla
right?
Fatu, yeah,
Yeah.
he's in ROW as well,
Oh, okay. Oh
reality
yeah,
of
yeah, you're so
wrestling
right. You're so right.
with
Yeah.
Jay and all them over
Yeah.
there. Because they said that they met him a few times. They haven't actually got to wrestle him yet, but that dude is
Yeah.
pretty good. Maybe
Yeah.
one day we
Zilla's
can get him
Zilla.
at NTW or MPX, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I would. I mean, I would love to wrestle. I'd love to see him wrestle see him wrestle Big J. That'd be super cool.
Oh man.
There's also one of my good buddies, Tatum Manning. I would love to see him wrestle him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there's quite a few people I'd love to see him wrestle.
No, you just said it, Big J, right?
Mhm.
We haven't seen him in NTW in a while. We saw him at the Game Changer too.
Mhm.
Kind of sitting there with Deshaun, kind of protecting him in the crowd that day because he was banned from being near the ring and all that.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know if you could speak for him or if you know anything. Like, when's the next time we'll see Big J back in NTW?
I don't know yet. He's kind of doing his own thing right now as well. He's how everything goes. He's pushing himself. He's doing all this, that, the other. So never say never, but we'll
Yeah.
we'll see.
And he's also been on a little bit of transformation.
Yeah, yeah. He's also
'Cause-
lost like I believe like 30 pounds or something like that. Yeah, he used to be 3 bills, and I think now he's like 270 or
oh
something like
yeah,
that.
me and him still got a bone to pick. Because first time I met him, he poked fun at me. I'm still a little salty about that. Every
And
time I
no, that's
see
what
him, every time I
that's
see him,
what's
he's always
special.
on the
That
other side. He's always on the other side. Like, oh, you running from me? Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's Big J's specialty. He's very good when it comes to quick and witty stuff.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, a promo battle against him would be rough.
oh yeah. We definitely saw that. I think I still have the footage somewhere. I gotta find it, but he poked that fun at me. I was like, man, I feel some kind of way right now. Like, damn, he just had to attack me like that. Uh,
he's good at finding those buttons and then knowing when to like chill. But yeah,
Yeah, and it was funny is that I didn't even meet him that day yet. I hadn't even met him, I
yeah,
didn't know his name or nothing. Like after he walked away and we cut off the camera, I asked text me, I was like, who the fuck was that guy? He just came at me, bro. He was like, oh, that's Big J. I was like, oh. I was like, who's the other guy? Like, oh, that's Red Chambers. I was like, okay. I was like, damn, just attacking me. Because I think you were there, but I think it was him and Mikey B on the camera, but you were just like
I think so.
around there somewhere. And I think it was the first time I saw Orow Gang and everything that night too. But that was just a fun time.
For sure.
Oh man. So man, we talked about your softball, your weight loss journey. I mean, is there anything else that Red Chambers is into? Because I know we talked to Anime Guru just like last week, and
Yeah.
he was talking about the lifestyle of the anime and everything. Is there
Yeah.
anything that you're along those lines with as well?
Oh, I'm a huge Batman guy. Huge Batman guy. I
That's
have.
right, because usually you're in front of your collection, but
Yeah.
this time
Yeah.
you're not. And I was like, man, there's something different.
Yeah, we just moved into this house, so like we're kind of like getting everything situated. I have all my Batman stuff in my room, so that way it's not got to keep the house somewhat professional looking.
Ah, okay,
I
gotcha,
say that
gotcha.
as I have all the sports stuff like hanging around behind me and stuff, but
Hey, man, I have two kids and everything, and
mhm,
got my stuff up.
for sure, for sure.
So
Yeah,
that's just a glimpse of it. Because I still got more stuff like all around the room. Like
mhm,
I got all my hats, my wrestling tees, and more toys over here.
heck
Well,
yeah.
not toys, action figures.
Actually,
Get it right, action figures.
they're
Everybody's like, you're playing with your dolls. Like they're not dolls.
not dolls, Dad.
They're not dolls. They're action figures. They're collectibles.
They're collectibles.
Well, yeah, seriously, I got the Hulk Hogan,
Oh, nice.
action one, like the real good one. That I got the Rocky Maivia
Oh, nice. You
series
guys are.
with the Rock back in his
Hmm.
Hawaiian shirt days, Peter Maivia and Rocky Johnson, that one as well.
Heck yeah.
I had the Scorpion King figure, the WWE edition,
Oh,
but
that's dope.
I gave that one away in a giveaway.
Mm.
And obviously I got some more stuff here. I got like the J and the Romans pack, but I think they discounted because someone stole the belt from it in
Ah,
Walmart. I was like, God,
makes
man,
sense.
you could have snuck everything out. You just took the belt.
And dude, those little belts go for so much money sometimes. So like, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I hate that they stole it, but yeah, yeah, sometimes they're like the figures in the packs aren't as expensive as like the belts and stuff. So it's crazy.
And I can vouch for that because if you go on eBay, like there'll be guys selling like they have different ones. They have like ones that are just like straight, solid, like gold plated looking. Then they have some that are actually detailed.
Yeah,
Those detailed ones go for like I think like one little bill, like 10, $20 a pop.
yeah.
Because like there's guys on the internet that do those little shows with the action figures.
Hmm.
Like this one guy has a whole setup,
Oh, dude.
has like a little
So,
like two 10-inch TVs, has an
yeah,
entry ramp, everything. I'm like, that's fucking cool.
dude. Yeah, some of the people that do that, first they have so much time on their hands because it's stop motion, and then they do like editing and everything. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
it's one of those things where like I'm like every now and again I'm like scrolling, I'm like on YouTube or something, and I like see one. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. Let's see what's happening. And I'm just like, why is this better than anything I've ever seen?
I'm sitting there like, why can my editing look like that? It's like, dang, man, like we need to hire this guy.
Yeah, for real.
It's like I'm gonna get him on my payroll to like, hey, you're gonna edit these shows from now on, make these guys look phenomenal, man. But before we wrap this up, man, I'm gonna ask one more question. We talked a lot, found out you're a
Mhm.
big Batman fan.
Yes,
I'm just
sir.
gonna
Yes,
assume
sir.
DC fan in general, right?
I mean, I'm a bigger Marvel fan than I am DC, but when it comes to overall who my favorite superhero is, it's Batman.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, I'm seeing your ring gear.
Mhm.
Obviously, many people wear similar ring gear, but who's the inspiration behind your gear? Is there an
The my
inspiration behind it, or?
my new current gear.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, my new current gear. My inspiration behind it when I asked them to give me like a kind of sorry, I'm kind of stuttering a little bit. When I asked them to give me a concept of my gear, I was like, hey, Dominic Mysterio's got these like his kind of looks baggy on him,
Mm-hmm.
and but he also has like the cool little laces on his pants. And then
Yeah.
I was like, but I really like Tama Tonga's top piece. That's kind of like tight and like very like you know. So I was like, I need you to mix those two together so that way uh, that's kind of the gear I want. And once they mixed together and sent it to me, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. And then Big J got matching gear with me. Uh, so like his is more inspired by Kevin Nash because it's the singlet with the big old long
Oh,
long boy pants, and then the tassels on the side. So we have the matching tassels on the side and the
so
colors. And,
he's going for that Big Daddy Cool Diesel,
yeah, yeah,
and you're going for the Tamatanga and
Tom
Dominic
Tonga, Dominic
Mysterio.
Mysterio. Yeah,
Because I was sitting here, I was like, man, why does that look so familiar?
yeah. It's
and
and
yeah,
I'm really happy that it looks good on me. Like I've only seen like maybe a few bad pictures of me in the gear, but like majority of everything, I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
yeah, because I'm looking at the profile picture, and that's where I was like, that looks familiar, man.
Yeah.
Where have I seen this before? And I couldn't wrap my finger around it. And then you said Dominic. I was like, there
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. I like
You
the
know,
I really like the baggy look because it's tight around my calves, but when it comes up to my thighs, that's when it starts getting kind of baggy, and then it goes back into the tightness up here. So it's
that's mostly for mobility and all that.
yeah. Well,
Gotcha.
sorta, because it's the tights are always the super stretchy tights and
Yeah.
everything. So like, but I think I think the baggy clothes look better on my legs, and I think the tightness in when being athletic wise, tightness on the top looks good, and the
Yeah.
bagginess on the legs look good.
Y'all just heard he has chicken legs. I'm just kidding. I'm
I
just
mean,
messing with
kind of,
you.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, you're a thinner guy, so
yeah,
can't expect him to have those Arnold Schwarzenegger legs.
yeah. I mean, some people
That's
do though. Some people be tiny as hell, and their legs be like the size of a
oh
watermelon.
yeah. Yeah, if you've been in football locker rooms, you'll see that a lot. Well,
Yeah,
wrestling locker rooms too, I'm
yeah,
assuming.
exactly.
Man, but this has been fun, man. We actually got a inside scoop of what Red Chambers is like outside of the ring. He likes to laugh, as you could tell.
Yeah,
And if
yeah,
you ever meet
yeah.
him in person, like we'll crack jokes a little bit in person as well.
Yeah, I'm a very giggly person, so it's not hard to make me laugh. But when it comes down to being like serious in the ring, it's very hard to make me laugh then. Because once I
Yeah.
once I make that shift, it's
And that's the beauty of wrestling. Me and my nephew talked about it, and that's what's making him want to keep going to the shows.
mm,
It's like when he's around you, he's like, it's amazing how these guys, they're like regular guys, like right there when we get there.
mm,
But as soon as show starts, they're like transform. Like
yeah,
that's the beauty of wrestling. That's the art form right there. That's the art aspect of everything. These guys know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. And, sometimes they forget to turn it off, but,
yeah,
but that the
yeah.
beauty of
So
it is like
some people
there's
live the
a,
gimmick, so
yeah, like there's a MJF.
yeah,
And they just know when the time and place to do that, and you know, once the show starts to when they leave, that's their time.
absolutely.
And like you said, we can't wait to see you on the 25th because that's your next show, correct?
Yes, sir.
And where's that going to be at?
If I'm not mistaken, it's at the APW Fitness Center. If it's not there, it's at the convention center they always run at. If you go to my profile, I have the graphic all over it. So
Yeah, I see it right here. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, Granbury Street, Claiborne, Texas. I think that's
I believe
the
so.
uh the usual venue, right? Not the
I believe
gym,
so.
but it's something else. But
Yeah.
I went to one show so far. Nah, who knows? Maybe I'll stop by.
Hey,
I think I have my kids that weekend, so we'll see.
thank you.
But good luck in the match. Hopefully, Red Chambers comes out on top.
I
It's like my
appreciate
employee says, that guy, Red Chambers.
you.
You met him, the big guy.
Yeah.
He's always like that guy, Red Chambers.
Yes, sir.
But all right, man. You have fun. Can't wait to see you next time. Until
Absolutely.
until then, y'all guys stay safe. God bless and peace.
Peace.